Welcome back, everybody. You're here at Behind the Fame, and today's featured video spotlight is a legendary actor, Ronald Colman. Join us as we celebrate his life and career. Ronald Colman was an English actor who moved from British theater and silent films to a major Hollywood career, becoming one of the most admired leading men of the 1930s and 1940s, and winning the 1947 Best Actor Oscar and Golden Globe for A Double Life. Known for his suave screen persona and richly modulated voice, he earned 3 additional Academy Award nominations and remains closely associated with classics like A Tale of Two Cities, Lost Horizon, and The Prisoner of Zenda. Early life and war service. Colman was born in Richmond, Surrey in 1891, the son of a silk merchant, and grew up in a middle-class family that later moved to Ealing. He attended schools in Littlehampton and Ealing, hoped to study engineering at Cambridge, but his father's death ended those plans. And after clerical work in the city of London, he joined the London Scottish Regiment, where he was badly wounded in the ankle at Ypres in 1914, then discharged as unfit for further service. Stage beginnings and silent films. Before and after the war, Colman developed as a performer through concert parties and amateur dramatics, then moved into professional theater in London with roles at the Coliseum, Playhouse Court, and Ambassadors Theatres, as well as in touring productions. Early British film work for Cecil Hepworth and others led to his being cast opposite Lillian Gish in The White Sister, released in 1923 in the US, where he soon became a leading silent star in titles such as The Dark Angel, Stella Dallas, Beau Geste, and The Winning of Barbara Worth. Sound, stardom, and screen image. With talking pictures, his elegant diction and gentlemanly voice made him even more in demand, bringing an early double Oscar nomination for Condemned and Bulldog Drummond. Through the 1930s and 1940s, he headlined films including Raffles, Clive of India, A Tale of Two Cities, Under Two Flags, Lost Horizon, The Prisoner of Zenda, If I Were King, Random Harvest, and The Talk of the Town with Cary Grant, all culminating in his Oscar-winning turn as a troubled actor in A Double Life, and later comedy work in Champagne for Caesar. Radio, television, and writing. Colman became a popular radio presence, reading for wartime broadcasts, appearing frequently with Jack Benny, and starring with his wife Benita Hume in the sophisticated comedy The Halls of Ivy, which later moved to television. He also hosted the anthology Favorite Story, occasionally wrote scripts, including Halls of Ivy episodes, and a 4-star Playhouse adaptation, and published numerous autobiographical and reflective articles, though he never produced full memoirs. Personal life, death, and legacy. Ronald Colman married Velma Ray in 1920. They divorced in 1934. And then actress Benita Hume in 1938, with whom he had a daughter and shared homes in Los Angeles and at San Isidro Ranch in California. After surgery for a lung infection, Colman suffered declining health and died of acute emphysema in Santa Barbara in 1958. He left a legacy of acclaimed performances, 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, both for film and television, and even a linguistic relic in Dublin slang, where Irani for mustache is said to derive from his trademark facial hair. That was the life and career of legendary actor Ronald Colman. I just love Ronald Colman. He's so handsome, suave, and debonair. That Ronnie mustache that he was well known for. It looks like a pencil-thin mustache, but I guess it's called a Ronnie, or they dubbed it a Ronnie mustache. Nonetheless, Ronald Colman can do it. Obviously, he was nominated 4 separate times for an Academy Award. You must know people, or you must be that damn good. There are a lot of leading actors back then that he beat out, and or he was up against. But nonetheless, I love Ronald Colman's performance in The Talk of the Town. I think he did that with Cary Grant, and I'm trying to remember the other actress's name. It'll come to me. I think he played a judge, and Cary Grant was a fugitive, or something like that, or wrongly committed for a crime, or whatever. So he needed a judge to get him out. But that's just one movie of 1,000 movies I did. But that was the life and career of Ronald Colman. Give me your thoughts. Let me know what were your favorite roles or films of Ronald Colman. Any of the films that I mentioned, do you remember watching them? Are they your favorite roles? Remember, he got an Oscar, A Tale of Two Cities, and then nominated for 3 other ones. So he was a very, very gifted actor. All right, thank you for joining me here on Behind the Fame. Give me your thoughts and opinions, memories on legendary actor Ronald Colman. Thank you here for joining me here at Behind the Fame. Any questions, comments, or feedback, leave them below. And I'll see you all in the next video.